As I stand here before you all, I feel a mix of pride, gratitude, and if I'm being completely honest, a slight sense of disbelief that my daughter, a 15-year-old, whose greatest ambition last year was to finish a tub of ice cream in one sitting, has written a book that celebrates the extraordinary lives of others. It is an honor to deliver the vote of thanks on her behalf. Though I suspect that she is quietly praying that I don't get carried away. Cringe. That is what the generation says today, right? I extend my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Ma Subramanian, the Honorable Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Government of Tamil Nadu, for gracing this occasion as the chief guest. Despite his demanding schedule, he had made time to celebrate this milestone, and for that, the family is deeply grateful. Sir, your support only adds prestige to this event and also reinforces the importance of nurturing young talent and ideas. As one of the distinguished grandparents interviewed for the book today, your insights have added immense value and inspiration to Krishna's work. Though your busy schedule did not allow you to have a sit down interview with Krishna, we hope that she has done justice in capturing your thoughts and the profound impact of your work. Let me also express my deepest gratitude to the other 9 remarkable grandparents featured in the book. Trusting a teenager with your life stories is no small task. And for that, you truly deserve a special round of applause. While many of you are unable to join us today due to some personal or professional commitment, it feels essential to recognize and honor your invaluable support in making this dream into a reality. To Mr. Virendra Sharma, former member of British Parliament, thank you for sparing time during the hectic British parliamentary election. Your story of values and perseverance resonates deeply, inspiring both Krishna and her readers. Padma Shri Kalai Mamani Nali Kuppusamy Chetty sir, your legacy is woven very beautifully as the silks you renowned for. When my husband mentioned that you were still working at 11:30 in the night when he came to invite you, I was struck by your dedication. Thank you for your humility and for sharing your timeless wisdom with Krishna. Padma Shri Dr. V. Mohan, Krishna came back home from this interview with a sparkle in her eye, saying it felt like she was listening to a gripping story, not a conversation. Thank you for making the interview not only informative, but also an absolute delight for her. Padma Shri Dr. G. Bhaktavatslam, Krishna and I couldn't stop laughing throughout your interview. Your humor was infectious, yet it didn't take away the seriousness of the topics you discussed. Thank you for proving that wisdom and wit can indeed go hand in hand. Professor S.P. Tyagarajan, you were Krishna's very first interviewee, and we couldn't have asked for a better start to this journey. Your patience, humility, and lightheartedness, despite your immense achievements, set the perfect tone for this project. Dr. Damodaran Chef Damu sir, you welcomed us into your family on every visit, breaking stereotype that celebrities are aloof. Krishna was fascinated not only by your culinary skills, but also your academic achievements, including earning the first PhD in India for hospitality and catering technology. That too from this institution, University of Madras. Thank you for making every meeting with you an enriching experience. Dr. Elizabeth Verghese, your life is a powerful lesson of balance and perseverance. As a woman and a mother, I'm personally inspired by the way you seamlessly manage a successful professional career alongside a fulfilling personal life. You are a beacon of strength for Krishna and me and I. Mr. Manjeet Singh Nair, you are a man of very few words, but immense impact. Your quiet dedication to service has not only guided Krishna, but also touched all of us deeply. Finally, Dr. Usha Sriram. I still remember your words when Krishna brought the first draft to you. You said, I feel like I'm reading about someone else's wonderful world. Well, ma'am, that's because your life is truly extraordinary. Thank you for sharing it with Krishna. I would like to take a moment to express our deepest gratitude to the distinguished individuals who lend their invaluable contribution to Krishna's book by providing their thoughtful forwards. A heartfelt thanks to Thiru M. Appau, Honorable Minister of Tamil Nadu Assembly, Dr. Shashi Tharoor, MP from Trivandrum, Mrs. Madhumati IAS, Secretary to the Government Department of Education, and Mr. PHC Memnon, Chairman of Shobha Construction. Additionally, I would like to extend a gratitude to Mr. Naveen Mittal IAS, Revenue Department, Government of Telangana, Mr. B. Venkatesham IAS, Principal Secretary, Education Department, Government of Telangana, Dr. Chandramohan IAS, Principal Secretary to the Government, Tourism, Culture and Religious Endowment Department, Government of Tamil Nadu, Dr. Robert Gordon, Vice Chancellor, University of Windsor, Canada, and last but not the least, Mrs. Tamara Ann Coelho, co-correspondent, Sir Mutta School, for the message of good wishes. I would also like to extend my heartfelt appreciation to two remarkable individuals who have graced this occasion with their presence. Firstly, Mrs. Nasheed Chowdhury, Investment and Trade Commissioner, Government of Western Australia, India Gulf region. Thank you for carving time out of what I must know is an incredibly packed schedule to join us today. Your presence adds an international flair to this celebration. To Mr. Arvindan P. IPS, Zonal Director of Narcotics Control Bureau, Chennai. Sir, you might not remember, but Krishna was one of your many students captivated by your inspiring speech at Sir Mutta School a few months ago. And today, as I stand here and share this moment in your presence, I feel like life has come a full circle. To Dr. S. Armstrong, Member Syndicate and Professor, Head of Department of English at the University of Madras, thank you for hosting this event in this iconic venue, but also for making the process seem effortless. If multitasking was an Olympic sport, you would have the gold medal, sir. For managing academics, logistics, and probably an entire inbox of emails which are still waiting for him to attend to, at the same time encouraging young authors like Krishna. Your support has been the cornerstone of this event, sir. A heartfelt thanks to Dr. Archana, Head of Department of English Literature at Anna Adarsh College of Women, for graciously reviewing Krishna's book. We are deeply grateful for the time and effort you dedicated to this labor of love. Extended thanks to Dr. Preeti for graciously stepping into the role of the Master of Ceremonies. With her effortless charm and eloquence, she added a special vibrancy to this today's proceedings. To my daughter's publishers, Dr. G. Olivanan sir, Nalini ma'am, you didn't just publish a book, sir. You nurtured a young author and her dreams to turn it into a reality. Shruti, your realistic, artistic brilliance brought Krishna's vision to life with a cover design that is as captivating as the stories. I would also like to take a moment to thank Sir Mutta School. Thank you all of you for coming. Krishna's home away from home, where her creatively truly blossomed. To Mrs. Samira Tandon, our inspiring principal, thank you for fostering an environment where imagination and intellect work hand in hand. From Lavanya ma'am and Yogina ma'am, Krishna's first teachers, to Mrs. Nirmala Newton, Mrs. Logambal ji, your guidance has been steady compass to Krishna's academic voyage. Your encouragement has turned I can't into I will try more often than I can count. To Mrs. Shonali Matai, Krishna's English teacher, the first brave soul to read the early drafts of this book. You have shown us that teachers do not just teach, they transform. Thank you, Varsha ma'am and Rama ma'am for joining us today. We really appreciate you being here to support Krishna. Thank you. Behind every author, there is an army of kind souls who step in to make the impossible happen. And this one is no exception. Dr. Annie Jacob, Director, KCG Institute of Technology, Dr. Susan Marthandam, Director, Hindustan College of Arts and Science. Thank you for playing a role as navigators in connecting with the extraordinary Dr. Elizabeth Wilkins. Mrs. P. Lakshmi Kumar and Dr. R. Natarajan, you took the initiative to help Krishna reach out to Nalisa, and made it look so effortless. Thank you for being behind the scene magicians. A special shout out to Chef Sita Raman Prasad, Mr. Ajit Jain, former principal Rajaji Bhavan School, Mr. Pulla Ezekiel, Mr. K.S. Shibu Kumar, Mr. Sugunan Singh IPS. Your efforts in connecting with the right people were nothing short of extraordinary. You are the fairy godparents of this book, waving your wand at the perfect moment. Thank you all for making what once felt like a distant dream turn into a beautiful reality. Thank you, sir. I would also like to thank Mr. Vikram and Mr. Veera of Global Flight Academy. Your encouragement and contributions have been instrumental in supporting this dream. Thank you, Lakshmi sir, for being Krishna's mentor and greatest well-wisher. Yes, sir. Your belief in her, especially during moments when she was in doubt, has been a constant source of strength. She can always count on you to remind her of all the possibilities, even if she doesn't see them. To Ms. Hasini Lakshmi Narayanan, Krishna is grateful to you for being a constant source of motivation and for being such a wonderful friend. Your support has meant more than words can express. Just 2 more minutes. A heartfelt thanks goes out to all the members of the press and the media for taking time to cover this event. Your efforts ensure that this special moment reaches a wider audience, and we deeply appreciate your support in amplifying Krishna's work and this celebration of storytelling. I truly hope I have not missed acknowledging anyone. If I have, please know that it is not deliberate and your support is extremely valuable. And to all the readers, thank you for opening your hearts and minds to these stories. This book is just not about bridging generations. It's about weaving together the wisdom of the past and the dreams of the future. Thank you.